evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I wanted to come on, try to see what the fuck's going on here because we're going to draw out the new trend lines, accurate trend lines, so we can see what's actually going on here. So, obviously, we double top. This is what we were talking about for weeks. When it broke down to 30, 29, or 28, it was going to come back up and retest 40,000 one more time, which it has. Ah, son of a bitch. Which is irrelevant. That's not even the trend line, but that's what it ended up... Well, I guess it is, but that's what it ended up doing. And it came up and touched it. So now, what we would expect is for this to, get rejected by this, and it's going to trade down quick. We're going to be back down here and further, and that's going to be what's going to propel us to the next level, and it's going to be brutal. I did a long time ago a cup and handle like this. Well, it was farther down, but you guys get the picture. That's why I did it. So let's look at this logically now. See what we would have to do to remain in an uptrend. So you'd want this to swing around and touch this again. That's literally what you'd be looking at. We're gonna have to get a little more data here. Let me do this again. Such a small trend, so we're gonna have to figure this out on the fly. Could do something like that. But that is such a weird trend, but that's what you could do, because you went up, came down. Are you going to go all the way up? It's going to be tough. I think you're going to die out and end up coming down to the bottom side of this eventually. So now it's gone from, like a lot of people in XLM. Now it's, can we get our money back? Well, I had a set limit where I was comfortable. And like I said, I'm at about 6,100 bucks now. Give or take a little bit to the top. So, you guys got to make an educated decision because when you look at this from a whole, it absolutely could double top. Hell, it could even chew. Who the hell knows? But it could also do one of these where it's starting to break down now. And this could be nothing more than the fork pattern that I always tell you about. And then it pulls back exactly where it started. And this would be perfect. To have a nice pullback. And then everybody's like, what? Tom, I thought we were going to crash. Oh, are we going to crash? We are going to crash, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we needed to propel us. Once we break this trend line, good night. Once we break Bitcoin, like I was saying, good night. Once we break that trend, it's over. Because then it's coming down to the shoulder. That's what this line means. That's how you stay above that left shoulder, the right shoulder coming down. But this is going to start to get ugly and quick, ladies and gentlemen. I expect after 8 o'clock we could have some fireworks in the wrong direction. Well, first, that's the thing, though. I mean, you can ride it out. I do my best work when I'm on the sidelines until I'm in a position to be in a position. So, I got a lot of people asking, well, Tom, what do the charts do for you? Oh, I don't know. Last month, up $2,000. We're on a downtrend, and I showed you guys when I was at $3,000 again, and now I've doubled my portfolio during this down and up, down and up, down and up. A lot of people have done the same. So I say you got to watch every video. A lot of people that complain never watch half the videos. And they'll point out one video that I did in 15 in the same day. I do the intraday for the intraday swing trades. But the long-standing targets remain. And it did exactly what I said. It went from 40 to 30 to 34. And I said it had to come back down, and it did. And then I said it would bounce to 40. I thought it could go lower. It did not. But I also said it could go to 30, 28, or 26. And it got to what, 28.6? So it was right in between the targets. So that's why I said buy top down. Once you get to 30, start buying top down. Now we've all learned a valuable lesson. My community that watches me, now you understand. So we need to watch this very closely. See how much of a swing this gets. I was hoping for a tad bit more volume for the people that are left in all of this, because I want everybody to come out high on top, because these can still be good swing trades. But we have to be cautiously optimistic, because you don't want to give back all of your gains that you've had the last 2 days. So, but I mean, like I said, we're still in that trend where we can get these upticks, so it wouldn't surprise me, but we did technically make kind of an M now, so that's what is concerning. No, not kind of made an M, we did with how we dropped off. See, that's what's concerning. It made the M right in the pattern now. That's a topping reversal, which means it's likely going to do something like that and fall off. So, topping reversal, that's, you know, it's confirmed everything we've seen in the 1, 3, 5, 15, 30, 45 hour, 2, 3, 4 daily. Now the daily is going to confirm it. Or the weekly, or the 4 hours about to confirm it, or already has confirmed it. Once this candle breaks. And we've only got left in this candle, guys. What do we got in the 4 hour? I would say about 36 minutes. Yeah. So in 36 minutes, this candle is going to be complete and that M's going to be formed. And then it's going to have to come down farther, because the M would actually come all the way down to here. Because it was one of these, it's going to end up looking like this eventually. And then it'll, you know, and it's going to propel it down, guys. Oh, it's going to propel it down. So it's going to be a very, very, it's going to be a bloodbath. There's a lot of FOMOs that will never get out because they think it's going to do what it just did to 40. That's how you get people to FOMO. And my V chain, I was a little bit like, I got out at 8.1, 8.2. Now it's already under it. You know, it's one of those things, guys. You're never going to get the top, but you also never want to sell when the run's already halfway through to the downside. So you got a risk-reward management here. So I think it's safer to be on the sidelines, because at any minute with this manipulation, it could dump so fast and you end up getting caught with your pants down. Even with this rebound, it still hasn't come back to where I sold it, which is crazy, because with the way it pushed up, it should have already... I'm telling you guys, this manipulation is real. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up back to 39,000 for Bitcoin, but to me, you got to secure these profits, everybody. We've had a great 2 days. My portfolio is literally from 5,100 to 6,100. I don't know what percentage that is, like 20%, no, about 15, 17% I was up. So we got to make, these are where I make my money. Not figuratively, or not, you know, like a physical form, but, you know, in the imaginative form, because this is where I can teach. This is where we see things. This is where everybody who doubts what I do sees how I can show it going up and then coming down, and people are like, how's it going to, like Charlie, you're going to see how this crashes real fast. I bet you didn't think Bitcoin was going to come from 40,000 to 37.6 that quick. It's going to come down so fast, it's going to make a lot of people's heads blow up. Not even just spin, your heads are going to blow up. Well, Tom, I'm up 17%. Oh, Bob, I haven't heard from you in a while. Well, Tom, you told me to buy H-bar, and I sat in that bitch for 4 days. You made 20% on it, Bob? Well, hell yeah, Tom. Well, Jesus, Bob, good for you. Well, Tom, see, I didn't panic and go into V-chain like you, and I stood pat, and I ended up making more. Well said, Bob, because that's a good point. Well, Tom, you did great, because now I'm up 19% overall. See, Bob? 19% to the positive. See, guys, Bob was down 72% when he joined, and it's been a long journey. Oh, it's been a long journey to get him back to even and above. You could have just made Bob's trades. Maybe I'll do the Bob alert. I could do the Bob's trading alert. You can trade like Bob. See how he recovered 72%. It is now positive 19%. It's a running calendar. So just entertainment aside, be alert, be cautious, because at any moment, guys, this can truly break down, and I've given you every reason why. Stay true, stay blessed. And remember what's going on in Tether, guys. Tether's being investigated for manipulation and corruption, so just keep that in the back of your head. Stay blessed.